People are usually trying to use specific words or some kind of a manipulation when dealing with toxic people. But actually it's just a short-term solution. And you know what? Let's leave them alone and concentrate more on ourselves, shall we? Toxic, or in other words, difficult people can really easily ruin your day, if you let them do so. And regardless what you're thinking, you have the power over your day. Unless you will give that power to your toxic communication partner, which is unfortunately what usually happens. And if you want to learn a few adjustments to your point of view, I can be teaching you all day long how to deal with difficult people on their end. And you'll be starting all over again with every new toxic person that you'll encounter. So to start, a good base for all the abilities that we are going to explore is empathy. Like, people usually think that it's a talent or, some inherited trait, but in fact it's a learnable ability. You probably already know how to do it with your friends, or people that have your sympathies, or, people that you see as good people in general, It's sometimes harder to see the world through eyes of people that you don't like or disagree with, because you just simply don't see why they are doing what they are doing, their motivations. But there's a point of view that I'm personally using to feel with anyone, even the toxic people, and it's simply understanding that everybody is doing their best, Like, I'm not trying to think about why someone's behavior is bad, I'm trying to find out why it's good for them, for that specific person. People are never doing bad decisions, just have a look at your own life. I think that you probably did a lot of mistakes, but have a look at one specific mistake. Like, back in the days when you were doing that thing, did you do it because you think that, you wanted to do something bad? I don't think so. Back in the days when you were in that action, you were doing it because it felt like the best possible thing that you can do right now. And with all the knowledge and possibilities and skills that you had, it was true. Like, now we are looking at that thing as a mistake because we now have more knowledge, more skills and more possibilities. But it wasn't a mistake back in the days. And now with that in mind, try to remember a situation with somebody really difficult. Did they do something that makes no sense for you? Did they insulted you? Did they drove you mad? Try to use the lens from earlier. Did they really do something bad on purpose? In their heads, it was probably just the best solution for the current situation. They maybe didn't see the other options, or their parents just didn't taught them how to act properly, You never know where people are coming from, what's their background. And if they are acting like that towards you, there is high chance that they are acting like that throughout their whole life, which is really sad. Maybe you can even feel sorry for them instead of being angry at them. And based on that, you don't have to take their insults or actions personally. Like, now you know that you're dealing with somebody who's haunted by their past, maybe upbringing, maybe some harsh recent experience. But what they are saying is definitely not connected to who you are and what's your value. Just don't let it get to you, It may come in different forms. They may trigger you to get mad, or they could make you question your own value. Or also they could accuse you of something like, for example, overreacting. But now you know that actually none of it is about you. And what's next? Should we ditch them and find better friends? Well, loads of other articles and videos would tell you so. Just get rid of them all and start all over. But I don't think it's the best solution. Like, sometimes it could be a coworker that you need to work with, family member, flatmate. And most of all, they're all humans and they deserve respect. Well, people say that the world is nothing but a big mirror. Maybe the thing, the behavior, the attitude that's triggering you so much is something in your life that you secretly hate. You can work on that and maybe it will stop triggering you. Like, I'm so grateful for all my toxic people out there teaching me a lot of things about myself. And if you cut off somebody, you'll just find something else that will be triggering you unless you will learn a lesson, But if we need some difficult person to instantly collaborate with us, we can handle the situation with a little surprise attack. You can try to find something that you appreciate about that person and honestly tell them. And come on, there is always something that you can appreciate about the person. and tell them about that before you will tell them what you need from them. And also don't do that usual mistake of connecting those two things together. Like for example, hey, thank you for keeping those flowers in our office so healthy, but I need you to stop talking about it all the time. You know that little but will erase the whole sentence that you said before. Just try saying it separately and honestly. Like, hey, thank you for keeping all those flowers around in the office so healthy. It looks beautiful. And I was thinking about the speeches that you're giving me about their care. I don't think that I can comprehend all of that. Now, maybe would you think that you can find somebody else that you can tell it to, you know? It will be sad to just, you know, let all that knowledge to waste. Just try to validate that person's point of view and value. Like sometimes it was the thing that they needed all the time, but they just didn't know how to achieve it. Obviously, this was a specific case of really enthusiastic office gardener, but you can find your own solutions for your own triggers. Just be creative and kind and you will definitely work it out. But if you would need help, I'm also streaming on Twitch for our community, and you can definitely join us on the link below, and you can check out the link with the schedule too, so you all know when is the right time to tune in, you know. Well, we are just usually playing some games or talking, but the main specialty is that you can join the anonymous chat and talk about your own, you know, problems or story, and we can all give you some advice or some insight based on our experience or, you know, our independent point of view. Or you can just hang around and help others, you know, it's your choice. I hope that you will be successful in your journey of dealing with toxic people in your life. And I would love to see you joining the discussion under this video with, for example, how toxic people improved your life. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Karel, Kylián, and see you in the next video.